Welcome to Accounting 102. Going to do a really brief overview of this so that if you missed the first class, you'll at least be on the same page as everyone else. Where to begin? Let's see. This is kind of a flipped classroom. We do a lot of work in class rather than lecture and then send you home to do it. So how this works is we're going to cover 9 chapters, and we're going to cover job cost, process cost, activity-based, break-even, the last 9 chapters in the textbook, which brings up you need to have a textbook, but you don't need to have that access code. But to be really honest, if you buy the book at the bookstore and get the access code, you're probably money ahead. I'm not sure what the book costs, but it is less expensive than if you just go buy the book itself. The book itself, I sent out a link to that you might be able to get it used, but you will have to have the book, and it needs to happen fairly quickly. So check the email for what was sent for the book. Where do we begin? We're going to use GoToMeeting. So that means you need to bring a laptop to class. And what happens is I show the lessons on your laptop and we talk about it, and that way I don't have to block it out on the projector. We can always see each other as we talk. So the way the course is set up, let me go to and sign in here and show you what it looks like, and that might be easier than just sitting there looking at that overview. So this is our course. When you come into class, you're going to select this link, and that will take you to our meeting link. It will ask you to accept some download. You'll say yes, and then you always want to make sure that your speakers are turned off. But anyway, that will allow me to show you my screen on your laptop, and we'll go through problems with that. So here's week 1 and our module 1, which is week 1. Each module is the same, it's just a different chapter. At the top, you're going to have an accounting agenda. And in this agenda is going to be a video that's going to show you how to do the first activity in the course. And this is what I'll also go through in class. But the walkthrough video is just to help reinforce what we do. And this is, I usually try to have an agenda available for everyone. But then this is the meat of the course, okay? Here is lesson 1 or chapter 14, participation points. You have to be in class to be able to turn these in. So here is an example of what we're going to be doing each week. This is what we go through on the screen and help you get the answers to. Now for this week, the first 3 tabs I would like for you to do before you come in on Friday. So get into the book and see if you can decide which is a primary and a conversion cost. And I'm going to talk about those later in a lecture video I'm going to send out. Most of our work is going to be done on forms. I'm going to give you the information and have you fill out. Then this is a work in progress, work in process inventory schedule. So we'll take these numbers and put them over here and learn how to adjust them. We will also do that here because this one is finished goods we're working on. This one is going to be manufacturing costs. These are all things that are in chapter 14. And finally, we'll do a schedule of the cost of goods manufactured and the cost of goods sold. So that is participation points. We do those in class. The next thing then we have up is the homework. And the homework looks an awful lot like the participation points, only you will do these on your own. and they're a little more complex. But everything we do in the participation points helps you do these and should support what you need. In this case, you're going to fill in the gold areas, and the red area is for totals that you'll put in. But you'll see you've got 3 forms also to fill up. That's pretty well the crux of the course that we do in the weekly course. There's also a quiz, and this quiz is on paper. So you take the quizzes home and you do those at home and turn them in using your book. And you've got a quiz for each chapter. And then finally, we will do 3 chapters and then we will do a test. There are 3 reviews here that we do first, and each one of them are worth 5 points. Those 5 points will go towards the test if you miss some, so that you can keep your points up on the test. So it's just a little bit of a reinforcement here. There is a concept test, and that concept test is not due till Sunday of the following week, or the week that we're in. And that one, you can take it home, and you can also use your book on that. So we're going to do this one, the application test, in class. But we will do you are allowed to do the concept test out of class. And that's pretty much the way the course is going to run. We are going to, typically, I will review the chapter on Monday. We'll do the participation points on Wednesday, and we'll work in class on the homework and the quiz if you want to. But I want to be able to help you with the homework. So that's kind of an overview of the class. The other thing we have, I did go over in class was when you can drop for a refund was January 24th and April 14th to show for a transcript, so it doesn't show in your transcript. Read the syllabus. Make sure you have no questions there. It's a typical syllabus. There's 1,000 points in the course. And use the lesson schedule at the end of the syllabus to know when things are due. I usually tell you also when things are due. That pretty well wraps it up. Like I said, for Wednesday, read chapter 14. Bring computers, okay? Bring questions. And do those first 3 tabs in the participation points worksheet. And you will be good to go. Thank you. See you Friday.